I remember, Lord, how your mercy reached beyond my deepest pain, where you pulled me from the ashes and removed every weight of shame. I remember every promise that you carried along the way. I remember
where you brought me from, Lord. Through the storm, through the pain, through it all. Every tear that fell, every prayer I prayed. You were working in my life, though I couldn't even see my way. I remember your healing touch. When I thought I couldn't make it, you loved me that much. Now my heart is restored and my soul is free. I remember, Lord Jesus. I remember what you done for me.
I remember cold midnights, staring through the pouring rain, trying to outrun the memories that were chained inside my brain. Walking through the desert road with a burden up on my soul, searching every corner of this world for something that could make me whole. I remember shattered confidence, the weight of deep regret, the choices and the consequences that I still can't forget. Carrying invisible bruises nobody could ever see, while I'm trying to be strong for everybody. But what about me? See the echoes of rejection used to follow my every step, like a shadows in the hallways of life that left me like a shipwreck. Did you make me get in the valley where the sunlight couldn't even shine? You spoke peace in the middle of my chaos, reminding me I'm dying. You gathered my every fragment that was scattered by the storm, breathed new life into a weary heart, gave me a brand new form. Now the scars that wants to find me, it will tell a story, and I'm still screaming that my God, He gets the glory. For the God who found me broke it, it's the God who took my place. I remember all night when I had to cry alone. Hey, I'm trying to find my way back, but I couldn't find no place to call home. How you carry so much pain when I felt that weight up on my chest all alone? I'm smiling on the inside, but deep down inside I couldn't rest. I remember like broken dreams and scattered on the ground. What's next? Looking for a voice of hope, but the silence only a sound. Every scar in every wound, and every tear that I cry, He comes in.
I remember where you brought me from, Lord. Through the storm, through the pain, through it all. Every tear that fell, every prayer I prayed. You were working in my life, though I couldn't even see my way. I remember your healing touch. When I thought I couldn't make it, you loved me that much. Now my heart is restored and my soul is free. I remember, Lord Jesus. I remember what you done for me.
I remember empty seasons where the harvest wouldn't even grow, when every door appeared to close, no matter where I go. Them questions filled my mind like thunder rolled through the sky, and I was wondering if my prayer were reaching heaven high. I remember like graves of old emotion buried deep within, the bitterness, the pain, the loneliness, the fight with sin. But you watered my desert places where no flower could survive, and somehow you brought a barren ground, you brought it to life. And I remember losing loved ones, the tears that fill my eyes. I'm learning that some answers only come beyond this life, and still your presence became a shelter when the winds began to rise. Your word became a lighthouse that was shining through the darkest nights. Now the chains are in the dust, and yesterday no longer rain up in us. In God I trust, for redemption wrote a new chapter where my sorrow won't remain. I'm falling after every mountain, every valley, every trial that I walked through became my shelter when I didn't feel like I had nothing to look to. In the Lord, I'm blessed here to worship you. I remember all them people that I lost along the way. Hey, the memories is still lingering, but your love, it helps me stay strong. Some days it's hurt, return the tears begin to fall, but I hear your voice gently whispering, saying I got you, son. You're greater than your battle, the devil ain't one none.
I remember where you brought me from, Lord. Through the storm, through the pain, through it all. Every tear that fell, every prayer I prayed. You were working in my life, though I couldn't even see my way. I remember your healing touch. When I thought I couldn't make it, you loved me that much. Now my heart is restored and my soul is free. I remember, Lord Jesus.